I was really inspired by Diana Agron. I think that's how you say her name. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't heard it said a lot, but she plays Quinn Fabray on Glee. I was watching the Grammys last night, and as soon as I saw her, I felt like she just stood out in the crowd. She had this great V, really defined cat's eye, well, with a black lid, just a really simple face with like a peach lip and a peach cheek. My dog wants in. So yeah, I was just immediately inspired to do something just to sort of imitate her and do my best at recreating her look. So I really love it. It's just a very dramatic black eye, just a dramatic cat eye with relatively simple face makeup. So I'm just wearing, on my face I'm just wearing a bronzer, just a Physicians Formula bronzer. I'm wearing Myth lipstick with Underage Lipglass on top. And that's basically all I'm wearing on my face. I just have that and then this really dramatic eye. So I was really inspired by her look. She had like an edgy rocker vibe to her hair. Didn't really recreate it. I just did the bangs sort of up like she did. But so yeah, I was really impressed with her makeup. And so I thought, what a great makeup to recreate for a tutorial. So I hope you like it. It's there's several steps to it to make it stand out, but it's really a simple eye. So yeah, hopefully you can't hear my husband showering because I hope it's not in the background, but yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so in this look, one of the most noticeable things about Diana's eye makeup is the very defined line on the angle that she has. There's no blending on the bottom half. Now on the top portion there is blending, but on this bottom line it's very defined and very even. So to get that defined line, I'm going to just use regular tape, just Scotch tape, and I'm just going to tear a piece off and apply that to the outside corner of my eye. Two eyes are alike, so it's always going to be a little bit of a challenge to get the exact match from your other eye, but just do the best that you can. Just sort of figure out what the angle is. For this look, Diana had an angle that was more outwards than upwards, so you want to sort of angle it out from your eye as opposed to going up towards the brow. So I'm going to angle this tape a little bit out. Now the first thing you want to do is prime your eye because this is a very black look. So in order to make that black look as black as you possibly can, you want to prime the lid, and I'm just using my Urban Decay primer potion. And this is the original one. And just put a dab on there and blend that out. Now I'm just going to take my MAC 229 and I'm going to go in with the color 0 by Urban Decay. I'm just going to pack this onto my brush. And then you're going to want to take the end of it, not the flat side, but the end, and you're going to want to just line where that tape is just to start your shape. The first thing that you want to do with this is develop your shape. Now this line on Diana goes out quite a ways, as you can see, pretty much to where the end of the brow is, and maybe even a little bit farther on me because I just recently had mine tweezed and she shortened them a little. So I'm going to extend it a little bit beyond my brow, and if you look at the picture of Diana, hers is right at her brow and she has rather long arched brows. So I'm just going to draw this line and get my desired shape. Okay, next I'm just going to continue to form my shape on the angle back towards the eye. So I'm just going to draw this in, and then I'm going to start packing it because on Diana she has a completely black lid as far as I can tell. I couldn't find a picture of her with her eyes completely closed, but in all the pictures that I did find, her lid was completely black with just a very neutral skin toned highlighter. And my camera keeps unfocusing, so I'm going to try zooming out a little bit. Maybe it'll stay focused better. And my eyes are really red because I'm kind of sleepy, so I'm sorry. Now with this look, I do get a lot of fallout. You can place a tissue under here, but for the sake of speed, I'm just going to clean it up afterwards and put on my concealer and foundation. So you can do that as well. This can be kind of a messy look. So if you want to opt out of putting a tissue there, you can. But if you've already done your face portion, then I would recommend putting a tissue down. Next, I'm just going to clean off any excess on my brush. And I'm going to go in with another Urban Decay color, a brown color. And this is from the Alice in Wonderland palette. And I'm going to go in with the color Mad Hatter, which is this dark brown on the bottom row here. I'm going to go in with that same 229 MAC 229 brush. And just put some above this black line that I've created. And I'm just going to create on the upper side and another angle where I want it to stop on the top portion. I'm going to take my Sigma SS224 and I'm going to blend that out, because you'll notice Diana does have a very blended top portion here. There is a very defined line where the angle begins and ends, but there's also a blending of it. Now I'm just going to continue to build on that brown color. Now I'm just going to go in with my Urban Decay eyeliner pencil in 0, and while I have this tape on here, I'm just going to line right along the tape before I take it off to create a very dark line on the eye. It doesn't have to be super neat because I am going to blend it out, but I just want to really define the line where that angle begins. Now before I remove the tape, I'm going to go in with an angled liner brush and my Urban Decay Blacktrack Fluidline, and I'm going to do a top liner on the eyelids. And I'm just going to make a thick cat's eye right here with this Blacktrack Fluidline. And I'm just going to take this all the way across the lash line on the upper lid, getting as close to the base as I can into the lashes. Okay, now I'm going to remove the tape. And I have fallout here, but as you can see, I have this nice clean line where the liner begins and ends. And that's what it looks like. Now I'm just going to take a wet Q-tip and I'm going to clean this up. Now I'm going to take that 229 brush that I was using to apply the color, and I'm going to go where the liner at the Blacktrack Fluidline is with the tip of this pencil and drag upwards, just to sort of blur the line where the liner begins and the shadow ends, or if that made any sense at all. Where they meet, in other words. Once I do that, I'm just going to clean up once again just to get any residue, any fallout from underneath this very defined line that we want. Next, I'm going back in with my Urban Decay eye pencil in 0, and I'm going to go right along the lash line on the lower lash line, bed of the lashes where the roots are. And I'm going to draw a line all the way across, and I'm going to link it all the way to the duct. I use the eyeliner before I use my Blacktrack Fluidline to line my waterline, for the simple reason that I like it to be as my base, because it smudges a little bit easier than the Blacktrack Fluidline. When you smudge your Fluidline, it ends up looking kind of messy, whereas this looks smudged and sexy. I'm going to take my MAC 210, my liner brush, and go back in with that Blacktrack Fluidline once again and line my waterline and my tight line. So first I'm going to line my tight line, and I'm just going to look up and line it. Now for the waterline, just pull down gently and line this line. I'm going to take what's left on my 210 liner brush, and I'm going to blend where the zero eyeliner is, the pencil eyeliner, and the fluid line, just by making little hash marks across the roots of the lashes. Okay, so for our highlight color, I'm just going to go in with MAC Brule and a domed big brush. And I'm just going to apply this on our brow. Okay guys, last step for shadow, I promise. This is a Maybelline loose powder, and I have no idea what the name is. I've had this thing since I was 14, and I'm now 24, almost 25. And it's just a roller ball. So I'm just going to take this, it's a white, shimmery eyeshadow, and I'm just going to take and put a little dab right on the inside corner of my eye, because Diana seems to have a little bit of a pop right on the inside of her eye, and I'm just going to blend that with my finger. Now in this picture, it appears to me that there is a lot of drama on the outside corner of the eye for Diana. Obviously there's this huge cat eye, and then also it's very dark, so I would assume that she's wearing false lashes. Pretty positive about it. So I'm going to be wearing the Revlon 305s. They're these little corner lashes, and I'm going to apply this to the outside corner of my eye. And that's it, you guys. I just put on the false lashes on the outside corner, and then I applied some mascara to the top and bottom lashes. Yeah, and that's it. I finished the rest of my face, which I describe in the beginning of the video. So make sure you watch the whole thing. But yeah, that is everything, and I think that Diana's a beautiful girl. I certainly don't think that I look anything like her. I'm not trying to impersonate her in any way. I'm just really inspired by her makeup that she wore, and I just wanted to try to recreate it a little bit. And yeah, that is it. I will see you guys really soon, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know and just post them below, and I'll see you guys really soon. Bye!